Oh my goodness. Of course, somebody yelled as soon as we start.
We're on?
Yeah, we're on.
All right.
Yeah, gosh dang.
What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with my brother Miguel. And we are here doing our 10th podcast.
10.
Here at Culebras Lounge, who is also today's sponsor. So this video is being brought to you by Culebras Lounge, Bakersfield, California. If you guys are in the mood to join a private lounge or in the Bakersfield area, you guys are going to want to check them out. We have great events every month. As a matter of fact, we just had our last event last Saturday. It was our Halloween taster, and they passed out the new Tatuaje monsters, I believe it was, the Chuck and the Tiff. I heard everybody had a lot of fun. We were at a different event, so we couldn't make it. Next month, on the 16th, is going to be another great event held by us. November was the month we decided to take for ourselves. I don't know why we chose November.
It just kind of happened. It's not really a choice.
I think nobody had signed up or something, and we were still new.
Basically, just it was there. It was just there. Real quick, I just want to say hey to everybody in the comments real quick. Matt, Chris, and Nick, both the Haskell brothers, bringing it in hard today. Thank you guys for joining us. Matt, I hope you're having a good one too. But I just want to make sure I tell everyone that we might not be reading the comments often in this one. This is the first time we're doing the podcast on Facebook as well.
Oh, wow.
Because I split them up. StreamYard, thanks to them. Not a sponsor, but if you are needing some kind of software for live streaming, I would go to them first.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give them a shout out about that too. So if we don't answer your comments right away, don't think we're ignoring you. It's just more for the podcast reason right now.
Right.
But we just want everyone to have a chance to see it live. It will be going up tomorrow on Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, and iTunes.
Oh, you got it right.
But I get it right every time. Come on now. I got that one at least. That I got for sure. What else? We're on LinkedIn, MySpace,
Pinterest, FarmersOnly.com,
Google Hangout. Oh, that's not even a thing anymore. Anyway, I just want to make sure you guys know that I hope everyone's having a good day and that we're definitely not ignoring you. We're just doing this a new way for the podcast. That's all.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but I just want to make sure I got everyone in the comments.
Before we get too far along with the show, I just want to let everybody know what we are smoking today. We're having the Jasmine Crawl Toothpick 2.0 Robusto. I'm having the Maduro version using a Maduro wrapper, Indonesian binder, and Nicaraguan fillers from Ometepe, Esteli, and Jalapa. Miguel, what are you having?
I'm having the same, except the Habano EMS wrapper, which is kind of, I don't know.
It's actually barber pole.
I would say it's barber pole, so I don't know if they're messing with me, messing with my mind. Either way, I'm getting some nice spice notes off that smell. I've already went ahead and cut mine. I just did a little tear, guys. A little spicy on the cold draw, too.
What is it?
Yeah.
I'll be using my Deep V Calibri cutter. Matter of fact, I just got one of these for the president of our club here. He has remarked over and over again how much he loves this cutter that I have. He's used it quite a few times. He has his own cutters. But there's just something about this cutter. It's a fantastic cutter. The opening to where you put the cigar looks a little bigger than the ones that you get, the plastic ones at a lot of cigar shops.
Yeah.
Or the ones that they have there for people to use.
I agree with that too.
I feel that the way it cuts is a little bit better than the tabletop one that we have. I feel the tabletop one we have kind of pinches when it starts. This one actually just cuts.
I kind of disagree. I think the table one does a fine job. No complaints. It's just that one's still better somehow.
Yeah,
I think it's just deeper.
It's well built. It feels good in the hand. I got the matte black with the polished black top and bottom, and I ended up getting him the matte black with the bronze, which he said he liked a lot. So, it's just I've had this cutter coming on a year now. It was a gift from someone at the cigar shop. We had purchased him quite a few cigars, giving him some cigars that we had for him to try. And he was just so grateful. He ended up getting me this cutter.
Yeah,
and
got a couple extra ducats in the pocket. Like, hey, this guy helps me out. I'm going to take care of him too.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. That was really cool of him. Now, again, as you guys, I say this all the time. For those who can't see it, because you'll be listening to the podcast later, I just tear it. I just do a little half moon, little pop up, boom, done. On to the next thing. It leaves a little extra room in my pockets. It keeps my mind free because I don't forget my hands anywhere. They're attached to my body. But the thing I do is forget my lighter all the time.
And you say do.
Oh, come on now. That was totally intentional. I didn't regret that the moment I said it. I will say this, though. If they can find a way to light this cigar like a match. How you kind of just strike it against something. A very technical term I did there with the noise.
Mm-hmm.
But think about that. A big match head, you just do that, and you have to wait like 20 seconds while the what's the word I'm looking for burns off. The sulfur burns off, and then you have a perfect lit cigar.
I will say I have quite a bit of a tight draw on this right now.
Same here, but I was actually contributing that more to how I cut it, and I was going to ask to borrow your V cut if it persists. But if the V cut's also having a tight draw, maybe it's just a very tightly rolled cigar.
I think it is.
Nothing wrong with that, in my opinion.
It's got a nice sweetness to kick off with.
I'm getting a little bit of spice too. Definitely sweet. Definitely going well with my coffee. Is actually, don't make fun of me, it is a gingerbread blend apparently of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But I was too lazy to get my donut shop blend out of the cupboard.
Yeah,
so
it's very earthy, very woody, slight sweetness, and a subtle spice.
Subtle spice. Yeah. That's kind of crazy because that's almost exactly what I'm getting right now. Are they messing with us with this Habano Maduro difference? Is that the 2.0? Because the blend is exactly the same.
I don't think so.
Have you even if you can't again, guys, you can't see this, but you compared them.
Yours just ends up with the natural or the Habano on top. Mine ends up with the Maduro on top.
Okay, so, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. In some cigar related news, guys, our good friend Richie Otero from PDR Cigars, he was their sales director. He stepped down. He resigned. Did not see that coming. We had just seen him not too long ago. And
at IPCPR,
yeah,
so
and
was going good.
He was on the show a couple of times. We've talked to him quite a few times, and he decided that he needed to step away. He said he still wants to be in the luxury item business. I don't know if that means cigars, cars, watches, clothes, fragrances,
skyscrapers. He's going to be a skyscraper salesman.
So
I can see him selling them too.
We'll have to wait and see, but. What he decides to do, Richie, we wish you the best.
100%.
And hope you stay in touch.
I can say this right now. Whatever he decides to go into, I know he will do a great job. When you have that kind of work ethic and that kind of great personality,
mm-hmm.
And that kind of head on your shoulders. He was a very smart guy. Everything very analytical he looked at when he wanted to be.
Yeah.
No, he didn't make you feel like, oh, you have to be talking business all the time either. You know, you could sit there and just have a conversation,
mm-hmm.
or you could talk about the cigar industry for an hour or two and really get some good insights. And not just off of, PDR, what's PDR doing completely, but the industry as a whole. And I really do appreciate that. Give an unbiased, unprejudiced opinion with some very good information to back it up. And it's hard for a lot of people to do that. And, you know, it's nothing wrong if you have your strong set opinions, but it's nice when you meet people who can take a step away from that and really tell you how it is, tell you a full-on truth. I appreciate that a lot. So, definitely going to miss that guy.
Yeah, we'll still stay in contact, and we're still friends. But the cigar industry will miss him. That's a big pair of shoes to fill. So I'm very interested to see who PDR is going to tap to take on that responsibility. If it were up to me, I would say that Wolfman definitely deserves a chance at that. Give him a bump up and let him take over the whole division.
I'd be sad, though, because then we'd see him less. He'd have to go across the entire country all the time. Yeah. Although he pretty much traveled everywhere anyway. He's a hardworking guy as well. Jeremy Wolfson, his wife is going to have to be taking on a lot more trips.
Mm-hmm.
I know their honeymoon was basically his route at one point.
Yeah.
But she was a trooper and just one of the nicest ladies ever.
Yeah.
Her name escapes me at the minute. I apologize.
Mrs. Wolfman.
She Wolf.
If you will.
In the closet or something. How does that song go? The Shakira song? The She Wolf something closet.
I don't listen to Shakira, bro.
Why do you not listen to Shakira?
Because
her hips don't lie. Okay, do you want a dishonest person singing to you?
Anyways, so moving on. Of course, we wish Richie the best. I'm getting quite a bit of loose tobacco on my lips from this.
I thought I was going to when I first tore into it, but nothing. I'm getting nothing on me. The cap itself, it kind of not crumbled in the fingers, but I did this a little bit and just kind of a couple pieces came apart. But not really a big issue. I mean, I wasn't going to smoke the cap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as it came apart, I mean, look at your little V cut here. It's holding together pretty well.
Yeah.
And then there we go.
Until you did that.
And there we go. Yeah. Once you actually start messing with it really badly, Do you think maybe if you didn't go so deep, you'd be okay?
No,
Or do you think it's just a little bit of
just think
loose
it's the
tobacco?
Yeah. Cigar Dojo is teaming up with Caldwell Cigars for their next exclusive, the Far Eastern Standard. I'm looking forward to that. I like a lot of Caldwell stuff. I don't really smoke it all that often, but every time I'm presented with one or tasked to review one, I enjoy it.
Never bad stuff. Yeah, I agree. It's good. I think we could probably spend a little more time, dive a little deeper into Caldwell, and I don't think anyone out there would mind some more reviews, a couple of live shows dedicated to what Caldwell has to offer.
Yeah.
Room 101 is always nice. I believe that's Caldwell, yeah? Or if I'm off my basis here.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah. And then just to reiterate, we are having today from Jassim Crawl, the Toothpick 2.0. I'm having the Habano on my brother here.
Having the Maduro.
And
both use an Indonesian binder, Nicaraguan fillers.
Yes, from Ometepe, Jalapa, and Esteli.
Correct.
Which
the only one they're missing is Candega.
Yes, thank you. Okay, there we go. Like the 4 regions, but that's the region now right there.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of other nice, good people in the industry, Riste, the owner of Jassim Crawl, I've only got to talk to him a few times in person. I'll bug him on Facebook once in a while. But man, that guy seems awesome.
That dude seems like a badass, man.
Yeah.
He's over there out in Germany playing paintball. He's drinking. He's having a good time, smoking cigars, hanging out with people. That's what I want to do. You know, I haven't played paintball in years.
It's been a while.
But I would love to be able to do the kind of stuff that he does. You know, people really seem to love his cigars. It's something that people get asked, or we get asked for all the time. So
the Tyrannical Buck.
The Tyrannical Buck
is great
by
stuff.
far and away. It's probably one of the most requested cigars when people talk to us about his stuff.
Cool name, good cigar. Eduardo, I just saw you pop up on here, so we're going to answer this. We are having the Toothpick 2.0. I'm having the Habano. Frankie's having the Maduro from Jassim Crawl. We're actually giving a little shout out to Arista right now because he is an awesome dude. I agree with a lot of what he posts on Facebook whenever it's like, yeah, check this out, or hey, this seems a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what do you call those? Op-ed pieces or
Op-ed?
opinion? Op-ed, thank you. Op-ed. What is that for?
I think it's opinion editorial or something.
Editorial, or I'd hope it'd be opinion/educated.
It's when you can't put it in the actual news because there's no fact checking or something like that. So you just put it.
When you want to make people believe something that's supposed to be from a news source, but you don't want to have to actually call it news. Either way, I do agree with a lot of what he says. Just in general, a lot from politics to sports to friggin' playing paintball. And yeah, it just seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that there's a lot of owners like that throughout the cigar community that it seems like people you want to sit down and have a cigar with.
Yeah.
Skip.
I was going to say, Skip's always good to talk to, you know. He's got a good knowledge of stuff. Not even including the cigar related stuff, just worldly stuff.
In general, yeah.
You know, if you want to know anything tobacco related, you talk to Saka. If you want to have a good time, you know, get some good food, some good drinks, hang out with James.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You know, I think Mr. Holt from Southern Draw is a good inspiration and a good, not to get religious on it, but a good Christian role model figure. To look up to. If you ever have faith-based questions, you can always ask him.
Got those values that maybe it's not religious or faith-based, but just someone that has a good moral compass you can point to. I'm like, hey, this guy I could talk to about that. I 100% agree with that. The whole family. His son was really cool too. He talked to us for quite a while, and I know he was super busy with the Brimstone release, and the fact that he could be there, and for being so young, super mature guy.
Yeah.
To be in that industry already, and I know a lot of kids grow up in that from the family. I know we didn't really have that kind of opportunity, but it's nice to see how much of a family built industry it all is.
Yeah, we were basically outsiders for the industry because we don't come from a tobacco family. We're not.
No, our dad had other things to speak.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
we don't. We're not buyers. We're not sellers. We're not reps.
Shop.
We're not a shop.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're complete outsiders on this whole industry. But
although
it's been a lot of fun.
Growing up, you had some tobacco responsibilities, right? For Grandpa.
Oh yes, by responsibilities you mean as a 10 and 11-year-old boy going to the little neighborhood
Liquor store?
convenience store
Convenience.
and buying him cigarettes, yes, tobacco responsibilities.
It's still a responsibility. And you know what? You handled it with grace, under fire. When people told you, hey, you shouldn't buy that, go buy some candy for yourself. But you got Grandpa his cigarettes every time. And then you bought some for yourself because he gave you a little.
Yeah.
I remember him sending me there to get me out of the house. Because when I would hang out there, it would just be me. Because all the other cousins were either older than me or they were too young to really hang out. So I was in that weird stage. I think this is total family tangent here. But yeah, I would remember just being me. So that was really boring. And I guess on that side of the family, though, it was kind of just you too, huh? For a little while. What cousins do we have your age on dad's side?
Ani and Gabi used to live 2 streets down across the way. Plus, growing up, Robert behind us was a good friend of mine. We always hung out. There used to be a little, kind of like a little community center. They had not Xbox. They had like Nintendos and a pool table and couches and TVs and stuff. And then they had the basketball court and a little play area over there. So,
okay, all right.
Yeah,
a little more exciting.
A little bit more.
Nonetheless, all I'm saying is that it's nice to come from where we are into this industry and see how it goes and see that there's so much hardworking families involved.
Oh yeah,
and that it's staying a tradition like that. I'm glad we're accepted as much as we are, but it's nice to also see those close-knit communities.
I agree 100%. Other cigar news: the Fat Bottom Betty is getting a 6x60 size. Apparently, people want that.
Oh no! Oh goodness!
I don't understand it, but people want it, so they are making it.
When does that ship? Any idea?
From my notes, let's see. It will begin shipping October 28th.
Oh no, that's real soon. That is Monday, Monday. Excuse me.
It's very soon. Yes.
All right.
And good news. Artesano Tobacco adds the Jester, which I think we posted on the website.
Yeah, we did. Bakersfield, the BakersfieldGentleman.com.
Yes,
excuse me.
Which is their 5x58 Robusto for the Viva La Vida. It's a fantastic cigar. If you guys have not tried it, you guys need to try it. Viva La Vida is a cigar that I've had, and I absolutely can't get enough of. I would smoke them all day if I could.
It is absolutely phenomenal. And it's not that it's a light cigar that you could back to back easily. There's a good strength in there, not too much, but the flavors are just so outstanding that I definitely can see. Yeah, I could go 3 or 4 in a day. If I'm having a day, I can have a lot of cigars.
Yeah,
and not complain for 1 second. Not like, oh man, I should switch it up. No, I'll have another.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I've had the Toro, had the Robusto. Going to be having the Lancero very soon. The Diadema size as well. Man, it's just a fantastic cigar. So be on the lookout for that, you guys. If you guys would like to get a hold of the Lancero size, you guys need to be members of Luxury Cigar Club because they're the ones that have it. It's exclusive. So it's open to members first. If you guys want access to that, become members. Let them know you want to pre-order a box. So I'm pre-order right now. It's $180 a box, 10 cigars per box.
Very limited. What do you call it? I think despite the perks of getting to have exclusive cigars like that, you should already become a member of Luxury. They do a great job every month, no matter what tier you get. There are 3 tiers to choose from. So you can go all out with the top tier, which is the diamond, and that is $150. Or you go for the $50 tier is the platinum, or you go for the gold, which is the $30, which is very reasonable, and you still get some great stuff in there. And it's just a way, I think
if you spend money on cigars, if you spend more than, let's say, buying 2 cigars a week, take some of that money, put it aside, buy Luxury Cigar Club, the gold tier, buy Privada Club. You buy those 2 cigar clubs, I don't want to say I guarantee, but I promise you will be happy. You're going to get fantastic cigars from Privada that are aged, that are hard to find, rare, discontinued cigars that are going to be those once-in-a-lifetime kind of things. You won't be able to get more of them unless you're willing to spend some serious money and track them down. And then with Luxury, you're getting cigars that are available sometimes through exclusives only, but a lot of the times they are available through Redbeard Cigar Company, and both of those guys do such a fantastic job. The accessibility of getting more from luxury is a great perk, whereas the exclusivity and the rarity of Privada is another great perk. So you take those two together, those two come together to join forces. Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's over. It's over right there. No, I actually prefer that little bit of separation because they can each do their own very unique.
I just say that's like taking like Tom Brady and Gronk, dynasty.
Losing to the Eagles.
Why you gotta go there, man?
Well, they did. I'm just saying. Sometimes dynasties don't need to win everything.
We're gonna win it this year.
It looks like it. I mean, they gotta play some harder teams.
So this is now sports talk.
They gotta
This
play
is all
some
Patriots all the time.
Yeah. The first thing is the countdown to Tom Brady's retirement.
25 years.
3 years.
The way he's playing right now, like 25 years from now.
3 years tops. There's no nanotech coming to fix his arm.
I need to fix it.
He's gonna throw. We're gonna see him throw it one time. All of a sudden, oh man, my shoulder.
He's gonna throw his arm out. He's gonna have to sit out a season. He's gonna contemplate whether or not retiring, and he's gonna get that Rookie of the Year surgery.
Oh my god! And
right.
Throw bullets.
Yup.
Boom. Threw it so hard, got stuck in the guy's mask. What was that on?
Little Giants.
Was it Little Giant? Oh yeah. Oh, so dumb. So dumb. Either way, he's a great player. He is the greatest of all time. You can't deny that after that many Super Bowl championships. It's really hard to make a case against it. Look at the stats. Look at the stats. I don't care. Oh, he had a way better this or that. That doesn't matter. The winning's the winning point. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think rings should definitely have a big role to play in it.
It's the only thing that matters. No one's gonna care.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people do care about stats, but that's just because their guy doesn't have the rings.
Probably.
So they bring in stats.
All right, I'll give you that. But if you try to look at it again objectively, non-biased, I'm not a big Patriots fan. I'm a Buccaneers fan. There's nothing you could take away from Tom Brady.
I'm getting a salted pretzel flavor coming off of this. Like not the hard pretzels, but the soft mall pretzels.
Salted pretzel. Soft mall pretzel.
If I had some mustard, I'd be dipping it in right now.
I really hope not, because that does not sound great. I don't know about that. I'm not getting that. That might be the differences finally kind of sneak in here.
That's exactly what I'm getting right now.
My draw is a little tight.
Mine is too. I've been working as best I can.
So the flavors really aren't really hitting me as hard as I would like them to. Mm-hmm. But I think as the tobacco heats up and I can feel it starting to get a little squishy. Not bad. Nothing construction-wise is bad here. Just a little tight draw. Smoke output's been all right. The burn line is good. So no heat break, something like that. So maybe it's just if I get a little more smoke output, I think I'd be perfectly happy.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Moving on. This kind of is big news, depending if not you're a big fan or not. But parent company to Nat Sherman is contemplating whether or not selling off Nat Sherman.
Good. I don't like the parent company.
Okay.
The parent company is people who said that they were fine with the FDA regulations. That's the whole reason. Why am I mad at Nat Sherman when it really wasn't them in particular doing anything? Because it's their parent company, running the line for everybody.
Right.
It's like oh gosh, what would be it? It's like trying to blame Marvel if Disney came out with some crazy thing. That everyone
blame Stanley.
Oh, I would definitely not blame Stanley. Come on, poor guy can't defend himself anymore. It's gone. But I think Nat Sherman could do well with some other owners, and I'm not really a big Nat Sherman smoker. There's not a whole bunch that I like.
I have never had a Nat Sherman cigar.
I had one from our buddy from Texas. It was a nice coffee flavor.
Who left Nat Sherman?
Yes,
and now works for another company.
Yes, but when he was when we met him for the first time, him and his cool daughter.
She's gorgeous.
She's awesome.
I always comment on her stuff on Instagram. She's such a talented cosplayer. But yeah, she's cool.
Very cool. Awesome family. We met them over at a horror convention of all things, not cigar related all the time. But me and my buddy were hanging out in line. I think you were asleep still. We were getting coffee.
Probably.
And we're like, okay, we want to do the cigar show at this time. And he's like, cigars. I was like, yes, cigars. And he's like, I happen to be a rep. I was like, well, that's good because I happen to like reps. And then
he told you who it was. He's like, oh, never mind.
Oh. No. At the time, it was before all the controversy and that little hiccup. Again, not Nat Sherman's fault. I'm going to say that right now. I believe If they didn't have the parent company they have, they never would have gone along with that quote or that statement, whatever you want to call it. So maybe they could find someone better for him. That's all I'm saying right now. So yeah, I'm happy with that news. That sounds like good things in the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for a new parent company, so if anyone can get a hold of, I'm thinking Halliburton would be really good.
Yeah, I'd love to work for Halliburton.
Halliburton, or if Amazon wanted to purchase it, it could be an Amazon original. Fine with that. Actually, if you want to see some cigar-related stuff on Amazon, you have two great options. Handrolled, the documentary, is on Amazon, and they give some of the best returns on for filmmakers as far as the split goes, because it is a purchase, not a prime.
Right.
So every time you buy from them, they are getting more money in their pocket. That's just my filmmaker side of me stepping out. So if you're going to buy it, I absolutely recommend buying it on Amazon Prime, because I believe it's a 50-50 split right now. With some of the other ones, it's like
wow, okay,
30-70 for the platform. Or if you're on Vimeo, it's 90% in your pocket. But you got to build your own audience completely. There's no help there. And Amazon just has a much bigger footprint than someone like Vimeo does, which is why people like it. Furthermore, also on Amazon is Delicia's paid-for videos from Cigar Vixen. So if you want to support another cigar-related channel, and you have Amazon Prime, which it is on Amazon Prime, so you don't have to pay for it. You just watch it, and she gets a little bit of revenue. I think that's really cool. It's a smart way to put it out there.
That's really cool. Good for her. That's awesome. She's put a lot of hard work into what she does in her channel and building her fan base. Now, I know a lot of people crap on her because they think she just uses her looks to get it. And it's not that. She doesn't use her looks to get it. She uses her looks to complement the knowledge that she has. And if you ever talk to her about cigars, I bet you 75% of people know less than she does about cigars.
100%. She talks circles around me to this day.
Yeah.
I don't see that changing in the next 5 years. I don't see it changing in the next 10 years. She is unbelievably talented, not just in front of the camera, but in her knowledge of the cigar industry, the profile she gets. Her reviews are awesome. She does a great job of that as well. And she really highlights a lot of the good things about our industry. So she's doing a great job given what she's been given in life. She's very pretty, and she's very charismatic, and she's using that for a good thing. I don't see what anyone has to worry about.
Yeah.
Why they give her any kind of trouble for that. Her 2020 calendar is coming out. Pre-orders are already out, and I have gotten a hold of 7 models for the calendar. I would like 1 model a month if possible. I'm pushing for it now. And unfortunately, Frankie, you cannot do the idea then of you and her outfits. I apologize.
It's all right. I think it would have sold 1 million calendars, though.
I don't think we're gonna sell 1 million calendars of you in a bikini. Maybe.
It is what it is.
Either way, just to make sure everyone's caught up, guys, we are having the Jackson Curl Toothpick 2.0. I am having the Habano.
Having the Maduro version. They both use Indonesian binders and fillers from Nicaragua, not from Condega, from Esteli, Jalapa, and Ometepe.
Yep. 3 of the 4 great tobacco growing regions. And my goodness, it's been a really nice cigar. And now it's opened up a bit, so I'm getting more flavor. I'm getting a nice spice from it. Getting some nice leathery notes. Strength, not very heavy. I'm enjoying that. I didn't want something super nicotine heavy on me right now. I wanted something I could relax with, and I definitely can do that right now. So
they did an interesting thing with the bands. You get 2 versions. You have the Habano and the Maduro version of the cigar. The band is basically a mirror image of itself, top and bottom. If you get the Maduro version, the black dominant half will be on top. If you get the Habano dominant version, the white half will be on top. So if you ever have the cello that's not on there to tell you, which one you're having, just looking at the band itself will give you the heads up on which one it is that you're smoking.
Oh yeah,
I think that's a pretty interesting take on how to do it. So it's got to cut down on cost too, because you can just buy the same band and flip it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it looks really cool. It's very unique, and I actually like the black and white. What's what I'm looking for? Color scheme,
color palette.
Color palette. I think it stands out amongst all the colorful bands out there.
I would like to see some more color in there, some accent color, maybe like a brush of bright blue or something. neon green. I just like to see color. Black and white bands, they're fine. You got Roma Craft, you got Tatuaje, you got these guys here, and they're okay.
See, theirs just reminds me of really intricate comic book art inside the book when it's black and white. What's one that I used to read? Like, God, I used to read all the time. It's a TV show about it now. The Walking Dead. It was all black and white on the inside, and this is even a step above their artwork. Not saying that it was bad artwork. I'm saying that it wasn't as detailed as this, and I could see this like popping up as a logo in a comic book. I just think that's really cool.
I don't know. I just look at the table here, and I mean, even Gurkha has this band here that's black and silver, but it's accented with the bright blue. You look at LFD's Andalusian Bull Band, which is one of my favorite bands of all time. The Julius Caesar Band, which is absolutely gorgeous. A lot of the Gurkha bands are actually decorated really well.
Their marketing, and the artwork is awesome.
I mean, to me, those splashes of color and metallic materials, I just think it adds to it. And I really like that. When you go black and white, it's not bad because it's not taking away from the cigar's flavor or anything like that. It's just something personally I like to see. And a lot of people are visual. So when they see a cigar that they like the band of, they'll try it. I think that's how I am.
Amongst all these, I see a black and white band being, because I don't see many in here. If one was underneath this, what's the word, acrylic, whatever, it would stick out because this table is covered in bands right now for those who can't see. And they put a nice gloss finish over it. And if there was one all black and white, I think it would pop out amongst them. Because
they have the My Uzi Way to Tone, which is basically silver and black. They have a Camacho black and white.
Yeah, but it just kind of
and to me, they don't really pop out. If anything, the CAO America pops out to me. That's red, white, and blue.
That's
rock,
different.
flag, and eagle.
That's different. That's the ultimate combo of colors. Can't argue with that. Real quick, though, for people in the comments, Anise, Billy, Michael, Peter, Rick, and Richard, how you guys doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. Peter says, "Nice shirt, Frankie. Go Pats."
Thank you.
Can't agree with that. I like my shirt better. I'm wearing the vintage Havana new shirt. They're I don't know if it's a new logo, but it's an awesome new shirt to be sure. Yeah, very comfortable. I'm enjoying it. I like the gray. I have too many black shirts as it is. Kind of just seems to lend itself with cigar companies and black shirts.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them out there. I liked when Sinistra did the white ones, although I also have to be careful because keeping a white shirt clean is very difficult.
Yes.
That's on me.
I've been on a La Aroma de Cuba kick recently.
That you have.
I don't know why, and it's that 6x60, that fat cigar.
Yeah.
I had a couple. I think I had like 3 or 4 in the humidor, and I was here one day by myself. I don't know where you were. I think you maybe were editing or something with the producer.
Probably working, yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm bored. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a cigar. And I lit it up, and I was like, damn, I haven't had one of these in forever. And I loved it. And a few days later, I grabbed another one. I had it, and I enjoyed it. Last night, we got to the studio like at 1 in the morning to do some work. And you were off doing whatever you were doing, and I was doing what I had to do to get my work done, which was play video games.
That was a different kind of work. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is research.
Mm-hmm.
I lit one up, and I was literally one hand on the Xbox controller with the cigar like this. And every time there was like a cut scene or anything where I didn't have to do anything, I was puffing away.
A little long the action.
And then after I finished the missions that I was doing on the game, I put on Nacho Libre, and I just sat back and watched that movie and smoked that cigar. And man, I was super happy.
That's a good way to do it. And Virgil, we are having the Jasmine Crawl Toothpick 2.0, having the Habano. Frank is having the Maduro. Same blend of that.
It is an Indonesian binder with Nicaraguan fillers. But yeah, I don't know. Just sometimes, I don't know how it is for everybody else, but for us, when we're constantly having to try new cigars, and it's rare that we smoke the same cigar over and over. Because we're trying to try new things, get new reviews up, get new podcasts up, get new profiles up, trying so many new cigars. Yeah. It's for us to get another cigar that we like. It's hard to do. Maybe on a Sunday when we're watching the football games or when we're just relaxing at the club, which is very rare now.
It's been busy. It's been very busy lately. And yeah, when editing, maybe I'll have something that I know I like already, I've had before. But man, it's far and in between now.
But for now that we have the website, we have to do articles too. It's even harder to be able to do that because even though we're not recording a review, you open the humidor, oh, what am I going to have? We have all these cigars we still have to get through. So you grab something new.
Yeah.
And then you smoke it and you report on it. And, I do have my Oliva Serie Via Milanio. I do have the Andalusian Bull. I do have the Julius Caesar. And I do have the Viva La Vida on a very regular rotation. But, I mean, that's pretty much it. Roma Craft and Sinistro will sneak in there once in a while. Oh, Southern Draw's in there too.
Yeah, Antigua Esteli.
Antigua Esteli. But, it's rare that we get to really sit down and be like, oh, man, I'm going to buy a box of this so I can enjoy these. We just can't.
It's rough. But
I have 2 boxes of cigars. That's it. Full that I'm saving.
But those are for saving, though. Those are for saving. For aging, getting right. One was a birthday gift, wasn't it?
One was a birthday gift.
Yeah.
A box of Oliva Serie Via Milanios in the number 4 size. Thank you, Mitch, for that.
That's cool. Cool gift.
Yeah. He knows that's my favorite cigar. And I think he got that size because he's like, in case you don't have a long time for your Figurado, here's a smaller version. Yeah. And I was like, that's really cool. The other box I have is a limited edition box of Viva La Vida Diadema size. And those I got opened just so I could see it because they come in little sleeves.
Wait, you don't want to smoke those?
No.
I have had 2.
Okay, I know you're lying because I look at it almost every day.
No, I totally smoked so many of those.
Oh, okay.
So good.
But those are limited edition, very hard to find, somewhat expensive in my opinion. So it's not like something I'm going to buy again a box of.
No, it's very exclusive. It's hold on to those.
So those 2 are the only 2 boxes I have. If I ever get the money, I could definitely see myself getting a box of Liga Bravada number 9 Flying Pigs, a box of Atabey.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a box of Opus X.
Got a question here about the Lord Byron. That would be nice.
Oh, did we?
The question the Virgil asked. What about the Lord Byron?
What about it?
What do you think about that? That'd be another.
I have not smoked the Lord Byron yet. We do have 3 of them. We have the 3, the 4, and the 5 year. The 3 and the 5 were actually a gift from someone at the club. And just by chance, the same day he gave it to me, I opened up Luxury Cigar Club, and the 4 year was in there.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So definitely want to get into those. We want to give them their own review. And I am looking forward to it. I do like the Atabey from United, so I'm sure the Lord Byron people are telling me to step above. So I'm very, very interested in the Lord Byron.
No, I definitely agree. It sounds great. I would love to try it. I do like your idea, though, of having all 3 by one person to really see those changes throughout 3, 4, and 5.
To make it fair, maybe we should have Mitch do it.
No. I'm telling you right now. I want to cut out any extra variables that might lead to me not smoking it.
Okay, then I'll do it.
No, I don't like that either. Some kind of coin flipping where it's heads, I'll smoke it. Tails, I'll do the reviews.
Okay.
Either way, we'll just see how it goes.
Okay, I like that idea. It's a good one.
But that one will be, I think, Patreon first. Anyone who's on there will get access to those at least a week ahead of time before everyone else. I think I'm going to start doing that with the reviews a lot too. Uploading them to where the Patreon people get to see them first, and then after that, they will slowly go to the other people, which won't be a huge difference, guys. We're not going to make you wait months and months, but if you want to help support the show, you'll get stuff faster. And it helps us keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like, you can sign up to be one of the Facebook subscription people. It's $4.99 a month. Helps keep the lights on. And if we get 25 people, we'll start doing a Facebook subscription only show just for you guys. And we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's really weird that Facebook allowing us to do that, considering the crackdown that they've had on tobacco and alcohol.
100%. When they sent me the thing, the only reason I even signed up for it is like, well, maybe it'll be easier for people if they want to help. So they don't have to go to a whole other site like Patreon to see the content and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I thought, maybe. What could be the worst thing? They'll say no, be the same as when they say no about the ads, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Which is dumb. Sorry.
It's very dumb. No, I agree. But when they said yes, I figured, okay, well, we're signed up already with everything else. We don't have any copyright strikes. We don't have any infractions. The only thing I could think of was the being banned from group sharing. But that's personal, not on the business page side, and we met all the requirements as far as viewership and reach goes, thanks to you guys and interaction. So,
Wow.
I mean, hopefully it works. Hopefully it'll be a good thing. We'll say this guy's pretty slow burn on it. I'm about a little more than halfway done,
I'm more than halfway done.
and it's burning really slow. I don't understand it either. Only there's a little tight spot right there, but that's about it.
It's definitely the tight draw that's attributing to that.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
But I am liking it. My salted pretzel is still there. I'm getting more of a spice, more of wood now. An oak wood, I think.
Okay.
The spice is somewhere along the line of cinnamon, more than pepper.
Okay, nice. Like a sweet spice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I like that.
So, but I am enjoying it quite a bit, actually.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, right now. Very, very good stuff. Again, the Tyrannical Buck, I like that one a lot, along with the Knight, which is really good. I think it's the Red Knight. I'll have to look that up, make sure. But that one's also phenomenal. That's the first one I had from them in a Lancero size, and it was very nice.
Okay.
We need to talk a little more Jasmine Crawl more often, I think. But that's one of the things we don't have in the shop, which bugs me. But at the same time, there's so many cigars out there. I understand. You can't bring in every single boutique out there,
Right?
because you would have no room for anything after that. Get rid of the seats even. Just stand, smoke your cigar, and get out. But what was I going to say? The lounge right now at Cigars and More on Rosedale has just enough seats so everyone can be comfortable on a regular basis. But if you are in the mood for something a little different this weekend, there's a jazz night over at Cigars and More 2 on Brim Hall and Allen.
Mm-hmm.
This will come out before that. So if you're listening to the podcast, this comes out Friday. It's the next day. What time it starts at 7?
7 p.m.
7 o'clock, there'll be jazz, a little bit of wine, some food, some mancha, whatever you want to call it, and just a fun time. So if you want to check that out, I definitely would recommend that. Then you have 2 weeks after that, 2 weeks is
I think it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks after that, you have Stogie Fest. So make sure you get your tickets, guys. $75, you get dinner, 5 cigars, and a drink, which I think is a great deal. And not only that, there will be several reps and companies there doing great deals on boxes, on 5-packs, on swag to give away, raffles going on, long ash contest, burn the band contest. First one to burn their band wins. Live music as well. It's just an all-around great time. So there are 2 great events here in town coming up very soon.
I'm still getting a lot of flaky tobacco. That would be my only issue. I'm just getting a lot of tobacco in my mouth.
Oh, man.
So I do apologize for that, you guys. It just it's not a lot of fun.
No, that's never a good thing.
Just like little bitty loose pieces in here. I don't think that was caused by the cut. So I don't know where it's coming from.
It happens sometimes.
Wow.
You're shaking it loose.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get these little bits out because it's just like not wanting to all come out.
I'm feeling like it's one of those situations where you pick at it too much. Like you're picking at it too much.
I might be now.
You are. You absolutely are. Now you're just ripping stuff out. Gosh dang it.
That was a little stem.
Frankie, that was a very little stem. Frankie's going to find the little Kittner kid in one of his cigars one time. It's going to spill out all over the dock. And I'm not going to at all be surprised.
Nice Jaws reference.
Thank you. I was hoping you would have got that. If anyone else out there also got that one, that just means we need to do cigar movie nights. We do that every Friday here at Culebras for members only. So if you want to become a member and you're in the area, you should definitely do that as well. But I think that would be a fun thing to do at some of the shops.
Oh, yeah.
Let people know ahead of time what movie it is, or have a vote, like 3 movies, and have a box of cigars in front of each one. Whatever box sells out first, that's the movie we watch that day. I think that'd be a cool.
Imagine if Hollywood Forever Cemetery down in LA let you smoke there, and they have their movie night, that'd be awesome. Or continue with your Jaws reference, if they let you watch it on the lagoon over at Universal while you're floating and watching the movie.
Oh no, I don't know about that, because if they activate the Jaws thing, I no longer have a cigar in my hand. I have a burnt raft from putting my cigar down and trying to swim away. Yeah, that would not be live streamed. I'd be very embarrassed by the end of that.
I don't think they let it out though.
Oh no, God, I hope not. That'd be terrifying. Although again, it's an animatronic on one spot,
Yeah.
so it's not like it can't chase you down. You'll be fine. A little tobacco.
Tobacco? Yeah, I told you.
Just a little bit.
I'm getting a bunch.
Well, you know what helps is when you don't rip apart your cigar. I blame you on that one.
I'm just getting the littlest bits that are sticking up, and
Oh,
it's
my
just
goodness.
all falling off.
It's causing problems, guys. I apologize, but
Look at that, I'm just flicking it.
you're not flicking it. You're scraping it.
I'm
That's a
using
scrape.
the fleshy part, not the nail.
That's still scraping.
No.
It's like a sandcastle. You're just away now. This is a horror scene right here. Speaking of horror, I was watching a movie today called Bone Tomahawk,
What days do we not watch a movie?
a horror movie. Still, almost every day actually. Bone Tomahawk is about a group of cannibal Indians in the mountains that were like their own sect of people, kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? The Hills Have Eyes,
Uh-huh.
but no radiation. They just
but not okay.
Yeah, they just wanted to be their own crazy people who eat other people, and they have
Hey,
their.
do what you want, man. You only have one life to live.
Well, if you eat people,
I
they
mean,
don't
as,
have.
as long as you stay YOLO, you're good.
I don't know if I can do the show anymore with this person next to me. Anyway,
My draw opened up.
I would imagine so. If you ripped out most of the tobacco, yes. Is the flavor different?
No.
Of course. Good. Well, it's a movie about a group of cannibals whose sacred burial ground gets disturbed by these rustlers.
All
Set-
poltergeist.
No. This is set in Western times. There are a couple robbers, and they stumbled upon it and actually knocked over some headstones
Ooh.
with actual heads.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
So they go to the local town, or the closest town to them, and they steal some people. Like, we're going to eat your people then. And they show one person being butchered in there, which is awesome. But before that, there's a group of guys going to hunt him down, and one of them gets wounded. And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to make it, but I think I can slow him down a minute. Give me my cigar. And he has a cigar in his back pocket. They light it for him. They leave him with a 6-shooter. Like, I'll hold him off as long as I can. And it's not very long because he got maybe an inch into a cigar, and then you see him on the floor missing his hands.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they got him. They got him pretty good.
They didn't take care of him, huh?
I just thought it was interesting that we are going to do the podcast today, and I wanted to watch that movie finally because it came out a couple years back.
Oh wow!
Some good actors in it. You got Russell Crowe. You got
Really?
What's his face? Arquette was in it. One of the rustlers who disturbed it. The stepdad from Step Brothers. Gosh dang it. Owlman. Owlman was in it as well. And then he had a super hot wife. I can't remember her name.
He always has hot wives in his movies, man.
He really does. Good for him. I think it's probably in his contract. But no matter what, I just thought it was really cool to see another cigar scene in a good movie, because it was definitely a good movie. I think I brought it up before on another podcast, 31, Rob Zombie's not so loved film. I really liked it. I thought it was at least fun to watch. It wasn't as good as some of his others. I thought it was still fun to watch.
Mhm.
But there was a couple cigar scenes in that, because the main evil guy will smoke one right before he gets his final killing. And he's very waxen poetically and stuff. It's just nice to see those pop culture references
Oh yeah.
with some cigars in it. You don't see that as often anymore, just because some of the laws that they have on films can't have a lot of smoking in them.
Mhm.
Which I get that, because there was some very subliminal messaging going on back in the day. It is what it is.
I basically destroyed the cigar. I apologize.
My goodness. We got to cut this then?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, again, please check out the podcast. Thank you for watching. Really do appreciate it. We will be doing this, I guess, Facebook and YouTube. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Okay, I liked it like this. Really do appreciate you watching with us. I'm sorry again if we didn't get to all the comments, just because it's supposed to be more of a conversation to listen to on the podcast later. Again, Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. Check out the website, thebakersfieldgentleman.com. We are Bakersfield Gentlemen on Facebook and YouTube. You have BacoGent661 for Twitter and Instagram, and I was completely lying about LinkedIn, MySpace, and Google Hangout. We are still on the Penguin World, or whatever that game was called, Penguin Crossing.
If we send you a request for Farmville, please help us harvest.
I'm really tired of my crops dying. Other than that, guys, you have a good one. Frank, anything last?
Just make sure you guys donate to Cigars for Warriors. It's a fantastic organization, and we do like to help them out whenever we get a chance.
That is very true. Yeah, sign up for Cigar Rights if you can. Check out Cigar Prop. Always like their product. Cigar Porn, awesome shirts. If anyone gets the USA flag one, don't let me get it, because they always run out because it's so popular. And they will one more thing. They will be there on the 9th.
Yep.
They will be in Bakersfield for Stogie Fest. So if you want to get some cool swag, rep your cigar love, wear one of their shirts. Get one that day. Other than that, guys, you have a good one, and we will see you next time.
Later, guys.